Turn it on. Shakedown. All right, let me get this shared out and we'll start. Unplanned. Whoa. What do I got going on now? Oh, there we go. Unplanned live stream. Here we go. Hit it. Talking to my chat. Talking to my peeps. Lewis, D-Nice, Snow Dog, Joanna, Construction of Soul. What's up, guys? Trump's going live, huh? Did you hear that, Busy? Well, yeah, we could turn it on. Sure. I mean, I don't know. We're going to do whatever we feel like doing right now. We're just chilling. Plug it in. What are you waiting on? Big guy? You crazy ghost? Well, I was waiting on notifications to go out, but I think I screwed the pooch with notificacations because I accidentally went live 10 or 15 minutes ago when I was fixing my camera on the pre-show over on dlive.tv/UNIRocktv. So we'll just have to chill. I know how it'll work when I don't get notifications to go live when we start. They'll go live like 5 minutes or 7 minutes in or something. So anyway, we'll just hang out because tonight I'm just going to be chatting with my squad fam. I screwed the pooch on several things that I've done in the which is good, though. Not only did I mess this show up, but I messed up notifications for the last one. And I don't know how I did it. Because what I normally do when I upload, I put up a video, and if I have time, if it's not something that I'm just going to dump out there, I'll let it sit scheduled so that it has time for the algorithm to scan it. And once I see that it's green, monetized, I'll release it. If it's not monetized, I'll delete it and re-edit it or whatever, try to fix it. So the video that I released today, this morning, it went out and it was green, and then it went yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow, green. Like, I don't even know what happened to the damn thing. But either way, now it's green, so I guess I'll leave it up. It was demonetized for a while, then it was monetized, and everybody said that they got ads on it, so who knows, man? Well, who knows? As I upload more, I'll figure out, you know, I'll have to refigure out the algorithm. Things must have changed in the last few days. Well, I know things did change. One thing I think I said on YouTube, see, it's weird because I say so much stuff on D Live now, I forget what I've said on YouTube. But to let creators know, before we get going in and get started, this is not a show, by the way. Okay, you got that? I didn't write this out because I've been working on other stuff. Hey, I told you there'd be a sacrifice if I'm going to edit videos again, if I'm going to upload edited videos again. Anyway, we'll have written live shows, just not tonight. What was I going to say? Okay, yeah, that whole Steven Crowder thing where he did a video, and when you searched for Crowder's name, the only thing that came up, and I know he's political, but still, the only thing that came up from him was this. Got me? Now, after he did a video exposing YouTube for taking him out of the algorithm, because if you look, there's no Steven Crowder videos. Let me go to the newsroom so you can see it. There's no videos down here from him. They're all from Inside Edition. Only 145,000 views. You got me? Like, Crowder has millions of views on his stuff. You'd expect something bigger to come up, but none of Crowder's stuff does. Until after he did his video, YouTube added the latest from. So, yes, it was true because you saw it on my stream. They had taken away everything from certain people who they deranked in the algorithm, and some flat earthers got deranked also. Some other YouTubers did too, like the auto hoaxers, which like Lift the Veil's an auto hoaxer. And when you typed in Lift the Veil, you didn't see any of his videos. And oh my God, look how ironic, he's live now. But you didn't see his latest from. So obviously there's been changes to the YouTube algorithm. Strange, but who knows what's going on. If you go down, you don't see any of his videos, but you do see his latest from. It's like they've been nice. They said, hey, all those people that we took out of the algorithm, we'll give you back your latest from panel, because they didn't used to have this. They did take this away from them, their latest from panel. It just came back in like the last week, so. D-ranked, said D-Nice. So anyway, guys, I missed you. I haven't been on YouTube streaming like I used to. You guys know I usually stream on YouTube like 4 or 5 hours a day at the minimum, more like 8 or 9 hours a day, usually when there's a lot going on. But in the last month, I've been doing a lot of other stuff, and it's just a thing that always happens, right? YouTube goes in waves. YouTube dips down in the spring, and it pops, and then the fall, and then it pops back up. In the spring and summer, it dips down, then it pops up in the fall and into the winter. So I usually will, when YouTube's coming out of that little dip, I'll start uploading videos again. You know, it's like a thing that I live stream more when YouTube's down in the bottom part, and then I upload more when it's in the upswing. So we're going into the upswing. Keep an eye out for uploaded videos. I'm gonna have to figure out a good time to upload. I haven't figured it out yet, so we'll see. Anyway, I wanted to just talk to you guys for a minute. This video won't be saved on the front of my channel. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. I'm just going to see what you guys say is going on, if you've seen anything out there. And we'll figure it out. And I want to make sure that member-only mode is not on. Okay, member-only mode's not on. Slow mode is only on 1 second, and that's to stop the bots. There's bots out there that will spam your chat. They were disguised as flat earth bots, but I don't think that they were flat earthers, honestly. I think I have a very good idea for who controlled the bots, because I did a little bit of testing, and I pissed somebody off, and every time I pissed them off, I would get bots when I went live. But then after they, forgot about me, I wouldn't see bots until I pissed them off again. It's a pretty nice test, is it not? Anyway, so I'm going to see, too, if we have any creators that want to come up and join and talk for a little bit. Who knows? I don't know what we're doing, all right? I don't know what we're doing. We're going to hang out and see if we can get our notifications to go out. And if we get notifications to go out, we might stay on YouTube for a little bit. And if not, I'm just going to talk to my live chat and then head over to DLive and just chill tonight. Also, somebody was talking to Streamlabs the other day. Somebody got a hold of me to let me know that there was a person in the chat talking to Streamlabs. Streamlabs is not a human being. Streamlabs is a bot provided by the great company Streamlabs. If you are a YouTuber and you stream and you don't use Streamlabs, you are at a disadvantage. Whether you're on a mobile phone or whether you're on a computer, you need to use Streamlabs. And if you do, go to the About section and click the link down there to get signed up so that you can support my channel for free. And at the same time, you'll get referred to Streamlabs from a Streamlabs All-Star. That's what they call us, but who knows? You'll have to look up what that means. Anyway, if you don't use Streamlabs, grab it. It's a great program. But don't talk to Streamlabs. Streamlabs isn't real. It's just a bot. Where is DLive? Well, I will hook you up, my friend. I will give you the link right now in the chat. If you want to know, too, you can type !DLive. I don't know if it'll work. Let me see if I can get all this stuff working. !DLive, ! It might be after show, or it's either after show or DLive, one of the two. And ! Tip is supposed to trigger the... Is it not working again? Because I can... Streamlabs... I just saw Streamlabs up there. Yeah, it's working. Come on, Streamlabs. Get your shit together. Where it is. After show is on DLive at that link. It worked. I cannot believe it. So it's ! After show? Okay. I think it's ! After show to trigger the information for DLive. Let's see here. Let me check my cloud bot. I need to see what's up with this thing anyway. We're going to be adding some new games. I know you guys, a lot of you guys like, I've heard a lot of positive feedback about the gambling, the gambling games that I provide in my live chat for you through CloudBot. So I'm going to give you more gambling in my chat. Why not? If you like it, I'll give you more of it. Let's see here. Commands. We've got ! Kev Baker, ! Uptime. Let's try them out. While we're waiting to see if we can get some our notifications to go out. ! Kev Baker, ! Uptime, ! Sub, ! After show. That's what they are. I don't know who can trigger them. I don't know if it's just mods or if it's everybody. I'm going to work on that later, but let's see if these work. The stream has been live for parameter unavailable. Thanks, Streamlabs. YouTube, UNIRocktv, and UNIRocktv, and UNIReview, Twitter, and Periscope. So that works, at least. And did it work for Kev Baker? I don't see Kev Baker. Oh, subscribe to the Kev Baker Show on YouTube. Okay, I just need to add Kev's link, though. I want a Kev Baker button around here. I like Kev. He needs his own button around here, man. Hey, is that Raul? What's up, Raul? Good to see you, dude. Ben Mac, D-Nice, Glow. Okay, so the other part of this, Glow, do me a favor and drop the link to your channel so that I can share it really quick. One of our friends was attacked by a social justice warrior mob. I wouldn't describe it that way, but that's what they are. Or else I wouldn't describe them that way. If they were something else, I would describe them a different way. Anyway, Glow2, Glow T-O-O. A great channel on YouTube because Glow pulls clips of people and then uploads the clips to Glow's channel. So when people stream or if they do videos, you can get that one thing that you need to see in that video. If there is one of those moments, Glow's going to upload it to Glow's channel. Typically, Glow would upload like one of these crazy guys out there. You know what I should do? You know, it's been a long time since I showed people how crazy this guy is. You know? It's been a long, good while since I've showed everybody how crazy DNAJ Lion 7. I hate saying his name. I haven't shown people the crazy of DNAJ Lion in a while. I think he deserves it because that's why Glow went down, because he got a bunch of strikes from this guy. Now, the weird thing is he has stated that he wants people to share his videos in the past. And I get it. There's like a rule out there that if somebody wants you, if you have copied one of their videos and they ask you to take it down, you should do it. But I'm one of those people where if you tell somebody to upload a video, then you shouldn't be false striking them a month later because you don't like the fact that they criticized you. Because back when Glow would just upload like a clip with the title that said, hey, look at this, he didn't strike Glow. But I'll be damned, the minute that Glow uploads a clip of him with a title that's a little bit critical of him, that's when he gets his channel taken down, which is an abuse of the copyright, in my opinion. Okay? Now, I don't know if it's an abuse of the copyright according to the law, but I'm just telling you. All right. Anyway, let's go. Let me get my chat pulled up so I can see it better, because this chat's really small, if you see. That's a really small chat. I can barely see it. Let me grab my other chat. We might end up just going to D-Live anyway, because I have a feeling no notifications are going to go out for this stream since I screwed up earlier and went live twice. And I have not got a notification yet. I checked myself. You get me? Yeah, I got a notification for Team Skeptic, though. I don't even have a notification from the last time I went live, the first time. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. Maybe if we restart the stream or something, we can get notifications to go out. Who fucking knows, man? 1 second, let me check some stuff. No, I think we're good, man. We'll probably just head to D-Live in a little bit. Don't have a show. There's some craziness I could show you. I found some crazy today. I might pull it up. It depends on what happens. Chat popped up. Hell, we might play some video games tonight. Who knows, man? It's been so long since we've done any of that. Joe XD. Oh, it's your channel. Maybe. I'll take a look here in a minute. Consider dropping a link to your Discord. Promise I'll be good. Yeah. I'll give you a Discord link. UNIRocktv@gmail.com. I'm going to open the Discord up here soon. I just have to get it cleaned up. I need to get, like, rooms. I need to get, like, the settings for the members and all that. There's nothing there right now. Basically, I have all the submission rooms set up, but they're not even correctly named. So, yeah, I'm going to open it up to the public soon. But until then, if you want to join, you can just email UNIRocktv@gmail.com, and we will get you in there. We will get you in there. Danny Boy, the meds are calling. Reality is nothing to despise. Are you singing that old folk song? I think you are. I think you are, bro. Hi, Catherine. I love that little sign next to your name. It looks so freaking good. That's a 3-month sign. Yeah, man. Everybody has 3-month signs. Oh, the 2-month sign and a 3-month sign are the same right now. I need to fix those this weekend, too. Okay, so to let you guys know, I'll do some channel business while we get started. We'll see if I get a notification, we'll probably stream for a little while tonight. If not, we're just going to go to D-Live. It's my fault. As I said earlier, I went live earlier on accident, and I think it sent out a notification then, and then I went offline and then came back on like 20 minutes later, so it screwed my notifications up. We'll see what happens. But channel business number 1. So I've been making videos very rarely over the last few months. I've been doing it more often than I used to, but I've been editing and uploading a little more rare. Or a little more often. Of course, before that, not as much. But I'm back in this saddle again. If you go check the channel, you'll see the uploads. So I'm kind of trying to get a good system going. We'll see what happens with uploads, because this channel hasn't uploaded in so long. It's so sporadic when we upload that, you know, God knows, you know, when I should upload or how I should do it so that I can make sure that my video's monetized. I'll get into all that this week, but one thing I've always done, and a lot of you guys that have been here a long time know, I try to get you to submit the stuff that we do videos on. That way we've got eyes out for the entirety of YouTube, and you guys also get to have a say in what videos we cover. So, of course, you can always email me or tweet me, but I haven't been checking my Twitter that often lately. Well, I got my Twitter cleaned up. I have to do a little bit more cleaning on my Twitter. And what that means is I need to go into my messages and check the messages and delete the messages. But I'm going to get back into Twitter so that there's a way to submit stuff to the show like we did last year. If you recall, we did this last year, and my Twitter got a little bit big, so it was like really hard to handle. And towards the end of the run, you know, once we stopped doing a lot of those long live streams last year, I stopped. Oh no, we gotta pause it. Blah, blah, blah. That song can't be played. I have to take that song out, dude. Oh my god, just hearing it makes me nervous. I could barely hear it though, so I think we're okay. Think we're all right. I didn't see Daniel call Hagman a pedo. Everyone is a satanic pedo in Daniel's world. Well, everyone is if he doesn't like you. If there's some reason the guy likes you, then you're not. And we'll talk about him in a minute, because he's worse than all the. I don't care if it's about the space deniers, the flat deniers. I don't care about the Q weirdos. He is a amalgamation of everything. So we'll talk about him in a second. We'll see what happens. But let me get my channel business done. Since this is an open stream and stuff, I'm going to do my channel business for those that care, of course. You know, we've been laying low for a while, as everybody could tell. I haven't been stirring up as much trouble as I usually do. Haven't been angering people. Now, I still have angered people in the last few months, but I've been behaving. If you haven't noticed, I've been behaving. And my criticism has been very light. It's been very logical, very light, and very well behaved. No more. I'm just playing. But no, we really are going to get back into it. We're going to get back into some longer streams here on YouTube, and we're going to be uploading more often. So the thing I was talking about how to figure out the uploading, I don't know if I should upload to another channel. I don't know if I should just go live here and upload, because it doesn't work. YouTube, it doesn't work, and you know this, and you need to fix this, because YouTube wants us to go live. They encourage us to go live. Live shows have a longer, it keeps people on YouTube more. And of course, YouTube being a business, they want people on their website as much as possible. It's how they make money. Well, we want to go live, but when our live show kills the notifications for an upload or vice versa, we are going to have to make decisions then, YouTube. So the logical decision then is to go live either off of YouTube or on a different channel. Now, I don't know if I need to upload to a different channel and start a new channel for the uploads, because this is the live channel. Got me? It's UNIRock Live if you look up top. Like, if you want to come here, it's youtube.com/channel/UNIRock Live. And I can't change that shit. So it's staying that way. And actually, it would either way. All my members, all my live membership is here. And I want to, you know, give the live members what they want. And you guys are members. Some of you are members just to support the channel. Other people are members, though, because they want to be at the live show. So the live shows are coming back here to UNIRock too. I just need to figure out how to make it work with the uploading, because I am focusing primarily on edited, uploaded videos. Why, you ask? Because live videos do not gain you subscribers. They don't get you views, but they're good for your channel and your audience. They're fun. They're my favorite thing to do, or obviously, because I do it so much. Now, uploading is the thing that you can get views with. It's the thing that can grow your channel. It's the thing that can go in the algorithm and get played next and all that good stuff. So, you know. Anyway, I'm going to be focusing primarily on the uploads, because it's time for our channel to grow again. I'm realistic. I know when I sit and live stream for 2 months that I'm not going to get a bunch of growth, and that we're not going to have like videos going viral and stuff like that. But when I do upload, if you haven't noticed, if you go look at my upload history, I typically do really well after I get started. So I want to get a good formula. I want to be able to upload here and go live here at the same time. I just don't know if it's possible. If you guys remember, my main channel only started to blow up after I moved the live show here. Got me? So I'm thinking that it probably is going to be that way. Now, I do have 3 monetized channels, so I could upload to the review channel, but then again, who knows what I'm going to do. But either way, I'm going to be providing uploaded videos. So the first thing is, if you like my content, if you like my editing, if you like when I write videos, it's happening now. Just keep an eye out for it. Now, the other thing is they are here, but if I move them, like if I start uploading on the Uni Review channel, or if I start uploading on the main channel again, I'll let you know. So the best way to let you know is Twitter at UNIRocktv, and then also in the live stream, of course, remind you. But more than that, in Discord. So like I said, join my Discord, email me, we'll get you a link. It's a really awesome program. We can sit and talk. You can actually sit down and talk with me if you join my Discord server. So also, I'll be opening it to the public soon and just dropping the link in the live chat so you can join. But of course, that'll be later on. I'm going to wait until all this flat earth stuff calms down. I've stirred up a lot of flat earthers in the last while. And, you know, when you make content on a dishonest community, you're going to get that happening. You're going to get people trying to, you know, troll and start drama and bullshit instead of, you know, responding to criticism or whatever. So, by the way, there's another thing. Is there any more people? There's a few more people here. So please, Glow, drop your link again. Our friend Glow had his channel taken from him by this guy. And it's unfair. Glow just got over 2,000 subscribers and had been uploading daily, multiple times a day, for over a year, if not longer, on that channel. I can't remember when Glow made that channel, but Glow was even uploading before that channel daily. So to help Glow out from being, you know, unjustly struck down, please hook me up and subscribe to Glow's channel. The link will be dropped throughout the stream in the live chat. Mods, don't feel bad about dropping Glow's link. Glow deserves it. Glow needs it. Do it. Okay. Oh, man. Then Jim Panda just made a... Oh, my God. I promised you guys I'd let you submit what we look at. So I'm not going to play this right now. Don't worry, I'm not playing this, but let me show you something really quick, please. And even if you don't like flat earth criticism, because I know, like Kristen was telling me, and I know I've heard it from like Gaming Dude and other people, I get it, but this video's worth watching because it doesn't have to do with that crap. So hear me out. Jim Panda just did this badass video, and it's about conspiracy nut jobs trying to use the law, you know, lawyers, the laws, legal stuff, to get their conspiracy theories taught in school. Taught in school to kids. It's one of the best videos I've seen in such a long time. It's a long video. In fact, I'm going to watch it again tonight when I lay down. Because last night I watched all of it, and it was a long video, and I had to take it in, and I'm ready to watch it again, to take it in again, to try to track all of it. Because there's so much here. I can't believe how dishonest these guys are and how just nasty and evil they are. Because if they wanted to add it to the curriculum, they would have to submit it for peer review. They would have to submit their idea. And it's not even about the flat earth. It's about, they were trying to say that a big group of alternative theories. And they didn't just include the flat earth. They talked about a whole bunch of conspiracies need to be added to the school curriculum in order to be fair to the alternative viewpoints of other people. The problem is, if that shit can be proven wrong, it shouldn't be taught to our kids, okay? If you can go out there and you can prove in science class that that the forests of the mountains that we have around right now aren't old trees, right? Or if you can prove that dinosaurs did live X amount of years ago, and human beings didn't exist until X amount of years ago, therefore they did not live together, you shouldn't be teaching that shit to kids if you can prove that that's not true, right? Because kids, like, one thing that the conspiracy theorists do, and I'm a conspiracy theorist about some things myself, but I'm not this nuts. I'm not this crazy. I'm not this closed-minded to say, that I think that something that has not been fully studied scientifically should be taken into the classroom and taught to young children. And there's only one reason that people would want that. There's only one reason that these guys want their plethora of conspiracy garbage shoved into the face of kids. And it's because then they know that the kids then are more likely to be susceptible to it, right? If you get, they've said to themselves, oh, by the way, count how many times they are knowingly and willingly dishonest. They admit that they're trying to deceptive. They use the word deceptive to describe what they're doing. Then they use the word trying to slip it in there, like trying to just, get it in like a little distraction, right? Anyway, the main point of this is that Jim Panda must have spent 6 months on this video. Like, at least. No joke. Because it's tracked from before January, so it must have been like November or December of last year, tracked all the way up until he released it on October 9th. So here's a link. I'll check the live chat in just a second because I'm going to be checking the live chat a lot through this video. You have to watch this. You have to watch it. Okay. Once again, it's about a group of conspiracy theorists trying to take a multitude of conspiracy topics, use a defunct law, one that was, I think, in 2002 or 2003 shut down, and to take a ruling from one court and argue that they're being discriminated against for, that whole thing that happened with not having their crazy theories taught to young kids in school. Can we talk about this a little bit further again, though, about how, they're kind of like admittedly poisoning kids here, like poisoning the minds of kids, mentally. I'm not saying physically. Hey, Nana. Hey, Nana. Good to see you. Ben Mac, Lisa. Hey, Wade. Good to see you. Single. Hey, how you doing? Dead GPK. How you doing? What did I do? Love the sign next to your name, dude. 11 months. Oh, my goodness. You got the 11 month. So awesome. George has the 2-month mark. It's so cool, dude. Appreciate you. Snow Dog's got the UNIRock sign. Love it. Niji's got the 1-month mark. Nana has a 1 year and 2-month membership. That's the coolest thing about YouTube memberships. The coolest thing about YouTube memberships, you can hover over them, like with Nana's badge right here, and it'll say 1 year and 2 months. It'll tell you how long you've been members to a channel. That is so awesome. You got to take like your favorite YouTube channel and join it as early as you can. And then when they hit like 1 million subscribers, or like when, like how PewDiePie hit like 100 million or whatever, then he's got like a dude with like a 8-year membership badge. I know YouTube hadn't been doing it that long, but you know what I'm saying. It's just cool to think about. Anyway, I want to show you the beginning of this video. Even if you're one of my people that hate the flat earth stuff, this is about kids. It's about school. You need to see it. Just take a quick look at the beginning. Now, I'm only going to play the smallest little bit of this because you have to go watch it on Jim Panda's channel.
This has got to be the biggest and the most positive piece of news I've had since I've woke up, that someone is full-blown, head-on, going to take it to the authorities.
It should be done within 3 months. And in theory, we should be able to get a judgment in our hand.
Okay, that's not the part I want to show you. This is the part. Come here, hold on. You got to see the animation that he did. He did such good animation for this. Hold up. It's so good, dude. It's so good.
Our story begins in late September 2018, when catchphrase king Nathan Oakley has an exciting announcement.
Anthony's had some very, very big and important news. About 6 months ago, Anthony was looking into getting some sort of information regarding to the heliocentric deception academically published, peer-reviewed, something that's official. And in order to...
He's got his kid in a cage and he pokes it with a stick and shit. He's playing a video game, I think. It's so funny.
To do this, he's had to...
Anyway, he does such good animation through the entire video. If you look out the window, it changes through the whole video. And then they got a kangaroo court going on. And some of this stuff I couldn't believe, man. Some of this stuff was just so shocking to me. He had video, one of them straight up saying that they needed to, like, deceive their way into the school. That's a quote. That's a quote from them, right? And he went and checked, like, when they went on a podcast, and these guys are sitting there and they're celebrating the fact that they are going to win this, right? Now, this is in January. So I went into Roxanne the Globalist and I's chat today because she's live like every day putting out the Globe Lie Tour propaganda bullshit. And I go in there and I say something in the chat like, where do I donate? And they time me out. So I log into my main account, UNIRocktv, and I'm like, hey, where do I donate? And then I say, man, I'm just so glad you guys are taking it to the schools. And somebody's like, yeah, I know, right? Isn't that awesome that they did that? And I'm like, yeah, and it worked too. And she was like, oh, I know. I'm so glad it worked. And I'm thinking to myself, these guys, their viewers really think that they did this and it worked. They really think it worked. So then I was like, yeah, I mean, isn't it great that they're trying to teach kids this kind of stuff? Isn't that excellent? And then they time me out again. How do I question you, Rock? Got info for you? UNIRocktv@gmail.com. Aren't you in the Discord server, Single? Yeah, aren't you? All you got to do is drop it in one of the rooms. Definitely. I was a member since you were UniPebble. Awesome. That was a couple years ago. Great. Why would you have to refresh, Single? I don't understand. I can see you. I don't know if your chat's messing up or something. All right, scanning the chat here. How do you guys bet so much money when you go in? How many points do you have? Do you guys have like hundreds of thousands of stream points or something? Because you're betting like $5,000. I watched Nana win like 20,000 points one. Whoa! Top 10 points. George has, is that 1 million? 1.6 million stream points. Jessica has 1.2 million. Chessie has 1.1. Joanna has 867. Akira's Kiznitty 825. War has 716. And Nana has 619,000. My goodness. That's just been adding up then this whole time. Atheism is unstoppable in this courtroom. Wait, that's a YouTube channel. Atheism is Unstoppable is a YouTube channel. They're not in this courtroom, are they? I don't see him. Where's he at? Oh, is that Arwen? I know it's not Arwen. Let me check it out. Atheism. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, I get it. It's a kangaroo. All right. Oh my God, it does look like the same one. Hold on. Hold up.
If it ever GoFundMe as well.
That's it. That's the same one. Hold on. Let me look at the kangaroo's expression.
If it ever GoFundMe as well. And there's an overlap.
Oh, hold on. I don't think so.
If it ever GoFundMe as well.
Yeah, this one has a white little bit here and a white little bit under the nose, and Atheism is Unstoppable has the white little bit on the nose. Although it could be the same picture just with a different like filter over it. Power of Propaganda. When They See Us goes viral on Netflix. When They See Us. Well, what the hell is When They See Us? American drama web television, co-written by Ava DuVernay for Netflix, premiered in 4 parts, based on the events of the Central Park jogger case, and explores the lives and families of 5 suspects who were prosecuted. Oof. My goodness. Well, what's this about? Propaganda? Huh. Double standard for black and white quarterbacks. Channel Miller is with you. No one is with you, Brock. I'm going to have to watch. I haven't seen his channel in so long. Climate activist or every little girl in a horror film? You know what? I heard some statistics. I can't figure out climate change, guys. So let's talk about it for 2 seconds. The kangaroo will screw you up, especially if you drive into them. I've heard they'll fight people. You know what I'm saying? Like I've straight heard a kangaroo will box you. Straight box you. Okay. Anyway, where was I at here? What was I about to talk about? Oh, climate change. So do me a solid. If you have studies on climate change that you think are powerful, whether they are for or against, email it to me. Because I'm not saying I'll do a video on it. I thought about it, and I might still. It just depends. But I've seen a lot of figures for both sides. So the problem, though, I see the figures for one side, and I'm not going to tell you which side. The figures for one side, I saw a study where it goes in and debunks their figures and pulls from the actual data and shows that they changed the numbers to put out their figure. And then I saw the study on the other side took basically a bunch of books and showed that over the last, like, X amount of years, you can go find a different activist that claimed that the world was going to end in X amount of years. And I have no stake in the game, okay? I know for a fact, though, our agriculture is not affecting climate change compared to cars. I'm not an idiot, okay? I'm not stupid. I don't just mean cars. I mean in industry, driving, flying, fabrication of materials, things like that. So anyway, I'm not trying to make a statement. I don't care. I'm not in it for a political game. I just want to know what the real truth is so that, you know, I don't get affected by all the lies that are out there. But I know that man probably has an impact on the climate. The question is how much of an impact, right? And the thing about the weird thing that gets me is that a lot of the activists out there are just doing it for show. Now, that happens with every group of activists, though. Got me? You can go into any group of activists and go and watch them jump around in the streets and then go to a McDonald's after saying that you have to stop eating meat and you got to stop driving and we have to stop flying. And then literally they walk into a McDonald's, all like 20 of them, and order a bunch of food and sit down and eat and laugh and joke. Very hypocritical to what they just stated, you know, about climate, about their feelings on the climate. So I'm not I'm not making a statement at all. I'm saying I'd like to get educated on it so I know what to think when I have a discussion about it, because it's coming up a lot. I end up having guests on that talk about it a little bit, and I don't have anything to say in return. I can't, you know, get on one side or the other. I can't debate them, or, you know, I'd like to. So if you have raw data, if you have links to actual studies, or if you have links to articles that actually link to studies, I want to completely avoid any articles or any data that do not have sourced, you know, resources. They need to be sourced to actual real stuff, you know. Because what bothers me about this is you don't use a young kid. Just like I just criticized the Riley and them, like Jim Panda's video. Oh, I closed the tab, but Jim Panda's video talks about them wanting to get into the schools, you know, and teach them about their conspiracy theory stuff without even going to testably prove it and take the scientific method to it and show where, you know, they can show some proof to what they're claiming. And they want to get the kids behind it. And I have to give the climate people the same criticism. It's messed up that instead of having a scientist stand up and tell us what's going on, they've got a bunch of kids doing it. I do think that's messed up. And that's not a bad thing to say. Even if the kid's right, they shouldn't be having the kid do it. It's just you're going to lose a lot of the trust of the people doing that. Because people aren't stupid. The first thing they're going to say is, why in the world isn't a scientist giving me actual facts instead of a kid trying to get into my emotions? Not saying it's not real. Not saying it is real. You get me. All right. Yeah, so send me some, you know. I need some Soros points. Hey, Soros isn't paying me. What have I done lately for Soros? Nothing. I just got a message. He's not going to fund my gaming team if I don't start shilling. I haven't been chilling lately, guys. I've been chilling. I got to stop chilling, and I got to get back into shilling. There's an old joke Back when I used to debunk a lot, I had a group of people that used to say that George Soros paid me to make YouTube videos. So as a joke, I named my my video gaming streams George Soros paid me to be a YouTuber. It's just a running joke, okay? Obviously, I criticize George Soros all the time if you do sit down and talk to me. But they don't care, you know. Here in Canada, we had a climate change moron climb on top of an airplane before it took off. Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me. I don't know how it's going to help climbing up on airplanes. I don't know how that's going to help. What did I see today? I saw a really crazy thing. Well, I saw videos of the protesters going into the McDonald's. Once they got hungry from standing out there and doing their, you know, climate cheering, they went into McDonald's. But I think there was 2 other videos I saw, but I can't remember them right now. Yeah. For anyone that just joined, I am neutral on climate change. I need facts. That's what I just asked for. If you just joined, I just asked for facts, actual data on climate change, and because I want to take a good look at it. Okay, so I've already given time for YouTube to put out a notification. Everybody hold your breath. Let's see if I got any notifications for my stream on any of my accounts really quick. And then we'll actually start reading. I'll go through the chat, talk to you guys for a little bit, and we'll decide what to do. Cross your fingers. Let's hope YouTube sent out notifications for our stream here. I could restart the stream. That might actually kick out some notifications. We'll have to see. No, I don't have any notifications, but I do have a notification that the Drunken Peasants just went live, so at least somebody's having notifications go out. Ben and Billy fatting around, huh? Well, hey, if you guys like my work, you know, you can make a PayPal donation to keep us a trucking. All right, no notifications, so it's up to you what we do. If you've seen a good video on YouTube, if you've got a good topic to look at, drop it in the chat. If not, we might just go to DLive and chill for the night. What time is it? Oh my God, it's only 8 p.m. All right, so we'll figure it out. I might come back later tonight and do a real show, or I don't know. Who knows what we'll do, but hook up the chat, tag me, tell me what you've seen, tell me what's out there, submit some stuff to me, and we'll go through it. Do you think the Earth is flat? Do you want to prove it right now in my chat? Hook me up. Do you like dinosaurs eating people and think that happened? Give me some proof in the chat. Hook me up. Do you think that volcanoes aren't real? Hook me up. Drop it in the chat, and we'll go look it up. Are you a YouTube creator that want to come and talk for a little bit? Hook me up. Actually, I was going to get Team Skeptic in here, but he's... Oh, wait. We need to go see. I think he's interviewing Professor Dave. I want to look at that really quick. Well, I wonder why I didn't get a notification for Team Skeptic when I do have the bell rung, as you can see. I didn't get a notification, or... I didn't even know he was live on the front page.
Okay, so what do you think, or what's your level of knowledge regarding quantum mechanics?
Minimal.
Okay.
Basically conversational, yeah. But
well, Dave, see, I was genuinely devastated by this sighting. I had this sighting when I was younger. Of course, they've stopped doing it because we've raised our health standards and.
As tracking, so the one on the left is obviously for us to do our job.
YouTube videos, name's Nick, beautiful thing. But those are the only 2 things that I really put time into, and
all right, I'll be checking this video out later. Professor Dave is one of my favorite creators. I found him on YouTube a very, very long time ago. I don't know how long he's been putting out videos, but it was a good bit ago. I saw one of his old videos, and I've always liked him, liked his content. All right, let me jump in the chat here and see what's going on. The Earth is flat. It's obvious. Just look outside. It's flat, says Snow Dog. Ong's hat. You may like that story. Ong's hat. All right, let me look it up. Let me get it on the list of to-do. Thank you, Dead GPK. Sean Hawkins, cool. I hope all the King's men can't put him back together again. Wait, who you guys talking about? Hold on. Hold on. It's not fair. I got to know. We broke. Oh, my God, Sean. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, we're going to talk about that in a minute. I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. I saw that earlier. That's what? Oh, hell no. Oh, damn it. Another one bites the dust. Damn it. We'll take a look, Marcia. I'll show you who he is in a minute. I want to hear what he has to say. Yeah. All right. I saw that he deleted all of his videos earlier. I thought that's what you were talking about. I had no clue he uploaded a video. Did you see Drag's video where he ranted about all of us? Drag? Who's Drag? And ranted about us? Like this channel? Nobody rants about my channel other than Busy. Damn it. Well, will you please speak? I was trying to get... You were supposed to speak minutes ago. You were supposed to speak right when I said that. Pay attention, crackhead. Sorry, Busy's a crackhead. All right, here. Okay, so let me... Wait. Sorry. I'm going to be reading the chat a lot through this stream, so don't hate me if I'm a little scatterbrained. It's not easy. Fossil fuel is fake. Not enough dinosaurs died to make that much oil. I read on a comment that I read on a conspiracy channel said Todd. Well, maybe they're right. Well, not about it being fake, but they're right that not enough dinosaurs died in order to make that much oil. Very true. Not enough dinosaurs did die. But actually, a lot of the fossil fuel is from all of the plant matter. And if you go look at how much plant matter falls off of trees and winds up on the ground and then breaks down into the dirt and then goes into the dirt and causes the soil to rise up, you can see how organic matter pushes its way down. Well, it kind of lifts its way up, but then as the pressure gets greater and greater and greater over millions of years, it's the forests and it's things like that cause most of the oil to be produced. Now, I do know that animal matter, dinosaurs even, things like that, I think they do. I think they produce some of the oil, but yeah. Of course, it's not just dinosaurs. That's just ridiculous. You know how many trees end up falling and regrowing compared to animals that, that wind up in the ground? I mean, it's craziness. And the cool thing about, if you walk through the woods a lot, you realize this. It's just a normal thing to realize if you spend a lot of time in the woods, which I did when I was younger. And in the military, of course, and you walk through a lot of forested areas, like really heavily forested areas that haven't been cleared out. It's just anywhere that light hits the ground, something's going to grow, And even though anywhere where light can reflect, something else will grow. You'll have the plants that grow in the sunlight. You'll have the plants that grow from indirect light, and just the smallest amount of heat or light will cause something to grow. So it's pretty obvious where that person went so wrong. You got me. Oh man, it's too deep, brah, said D-Nice. How do I talk with you, says Single now. Are you talking to me, Single? If you're talking to me, tag me, I'll know. You can join Discord and talk to me, or you can email me however you want. If you want to talk, I'd love to talk to you. Into the dungeon for loot. George is trying to get a crew together for a treasure hunt. Type ! Heist. It's HEIST, and the amount that you want to bet to join the heist. I love those heists. Oh my goodness, what did I do? Just join for 2,000. You know what? Some of you guys seem like you're low on money. Since there's not that many people here, I'm giving away 1,000 points to everybody here. If I can remember how to do it. Yeah, there it is. Here we go. Add points to all viewers. 1,000 stream points for everybody. All right, it's queuing now, which means in the next, couple minutes, you'll all have an extra 1,000 stream points. Okay, so Daniel Pratt, let's do a little bit of a segment on the guy. Let's keep it ordered. Let's do a real show thing, even though we're just chilling, even though it's just a chill stream and not a show. I titled it appropriately. Let's go ahead and give Pratt a final farewell with his own segment. And you may, Pratt, if you're watching, and he tends to watch my streams, Pratt, if you're watching, you may be shocked by what I'm going to say. Now, Pratt falls under the category of a bit of a conspiracy theorist. He's not just a flat earther. I mean, this guy talks politics. This guy talks Trump, and he also talks flat earth. He talks every conspiracy under the sun. I was surprised earlier today when, for some reason, and I don't know if it was like Sean Hawkins did a video or something, I was like, I have to go check Pratt's channel. And I checked it. I hit the video button, and everything was gone. And I'm like, damn, I'm going to talk about that tonight on YouTube. Now, tonight, though, coming back and seeing the channel, it seems as if he's uploaded a video to explain, titled, I can no longer tolerate my own hypocrisy. I'll return if and when I get that handled. Maybe Flat Earth was sent to save me, not sent for me to save anyone else. Pratt, I'll tell you right now, buddy. Since you have deleted your videos, I know how much work goes into videos. I know that you probably care about YouTube and all that. I'm going to hook you up, bro. You don't like me and you won't listen to me, and I know you won't, but maybe you'll think back, sometime in the future and say, you know what, UNIRock was right. When you lie to yourself about something, I'm just saying, I'm not trying to, don't take it any further than that, but if you do, let's say you are, any of us are, if we're living in denial of something or if we're lying to ourselves about something, it affects us. It weighs down on us, man. And the problem with things that revolve around education or arguments around education, before you can argue against a point of it, you have to fully understand it. Now, I'm not calling you dumb. I'm saying I barely understand half the shit that we talk about when it comes to science or math. I'm better with math. But the reason is because I've been out of school for a long time, bro. Remember when we were in school? It's hard to think about it now that it's been like 12 years or something for me, or 13 since I was in college. I forget how long. Anyway, though, my point is we were there every damn day. We would be rusty when we came back from summer break. Imagine a summer break that's all these years, dude. No one can hate on you for forgetting stuff and confusing things. But the problem is the reason why you get so much backlash and you run into so many issues is because the people out there that you listen to that fill your head full of this flat earth stuff, they're just manipulating people off of their not inability, but their not being willing to educate themselves enough. So let's hear what you have. It's a short video.
My final word.
Don't give your final word, dude. Seriously, make it a redemption arc, dude. Seriously, like get in there and sit down with somebody and actually listen to them. Instead of fighting them, listen to other people. I'm not a shill, bro. You can come talk to me. You can come on this show. I'm not a shill. I know you think I'm a shill. I'm not a shill, dude. I don't know if anyone out there, making videos to correct people that are wrong about science and space, I doubt any of those people are shills. It's so ridiculous. We're just people that want people out there who put out public videos trying to convince people that science is wrong to prove their point before they get any attention for it. That's what the pushback is. That's what people doing videos to wake people up. Get people doing videos to show where you're wrong or where Globebusters is wrong or where even any of the other people are wrong that have put out a bad conspiracy, one that's based off of provably wrong, provably facts that are provably lies, That's what it is. It's pushback because that needs to happen. Imagine, you got to put yourself in other people's shoes, right? I've put myself in the flat earth shoes. I put myself, when I was debunking the Q shit, I put myself in their shoes. When I was debunking other conspiracy theories, I always think, I always imagine myself trying to understand their side before you go in to do anything, right? And when it comes to flat earth, you honestly will never, I've given you the best advice ever. If you're upset about flat earth, the best advice is to start with the basic stuff. Do the day and night model. Do the day-night cycle. Put it out. Let people look at it. Let them say, hey, it's wrong because of this. It's wrong because of this. That's not an attack. Every flat earther, every conspiracy theorist takes you debunking them as an attack when it's not. It's a criticism. You got me? You got to be able to show that initial model before you can complain about Coriolis effect, because the Coriolis effect, let's say, and I've said this before like a month ago, but I'll say it real quick. You could just be, maybe you will make a discovery about Coriolis. Maybe you'll find out that something that has to do with the weather is different than what we think it is. And you catch it in your conspiracy research. It's not going to prove flat or round. What proves flat or round are those simple things like the sun, the moon, the earth, and where they are all at and in relation to each other, and then the shape of it. So that's what you got to start with. And how you start with that is drawing it out, diagramming it out, and illustrating it for people. If you have to skip that, it's the same issue that the pizza people had. They were trying to say that John Podesta's emails made him a criminal if you took these certain code words and changed everything he said in his emails. Well, why is that wrong? Why is it debunkable at the base level? There's nothing that proves that he's ever used any of those keywords. For all we know, he could use a different set of keywords, but the logic states he didn't use any keywords at all. They weren't coded messages. They were regular emails. You got me? That's why these conspiracies... The most ironic thing is, if you go into a conspiracy theory and you really start to research it down to the base level, the ones where they use the word truth all the time, the ones that are all based on the man hiding it from people, all that crazy stuff, most all that I've seen, I guess JFK one is still under contention, right? But the others, they all have that fact in the very base of the conspiracy theory that's assumed, that's not proven. And not only is it not proven and completely assumed, but it's illogical. It doesn't make sense. It's almost like a lie there. Now it makes perfect sense why they have so many people keeping... You ever notice the ones that make money off that conspiracy avoid those things? Because if you were really in it for the truth, and I won't use the flat shit. Let's go with the pizza stuff here with John Podesta. If you really wanted to prove John Podesta... like that his emails used a code word cipher, and he's a criminal, right? And you really, let's say you really were genuinely trying to find the truth in the pizza conspiracy, and then you go down and you realize, that the whole thing I said about the code words, if you're in it for the truth, you're going to go live and talk about it. You're going to go live and ask people who are on your channel, why is it that everybody is just assuming he used these code words? Where's the fact that proves the code words were used? Any person in it for the truth, if they do any research whatsoever, will get to that point quickly. It won't take a year or 5 years. They'll get there in the beginning, right? So why do all of the channels that made money off of the pizza stuff constantly avoid that one point? Okay? And in the Flat Earth movement, there is a point just like that, and it is the basic... like sun, moon, Terminator line, seasons, the northern and southern pole having the sun go around, and then the angle of Polaris, and then, and moving away from it, and the degrees. Those are the basic points of the conspiracy. The reason why you're at this disconnect, that makes you feel like you're being defeated, that makes it feel like there's something wrong here with Flat Earth, they have skipped the basic stuff, and they are, like Oakley's crying about Coriolis. Quantum Erasers crying about gas pressure next to the void of space. Why complain about those things when you haven't even done the basic stuff yet, right? Obviously, so you can make money. Obviously, for deceptive reasons. Pratt, if you really are in it for the truth, if this isn't a game, if this video you're doing isn't fake, either be the first guy to actually sit down and show how these things work, the basic things work, and map it, model it, and put it out there, or admit it's not flat. You'll feel 100 times better. There'll be a weight lifted from your chest.
Just forget everything I ever said.
Pratt, bro, don't do this to me. I hate when this happens. I'd rather have you online calling me names every day and hating me than to run off, dude. I'm being real. I'm not trying to be a dick right now. I mean it.
I guess other than I've done a great job of pointing out the sliver in everybody else's eye.
It's okay, dude. You have to. We're men. We can handle it. Don't hold it against you. We all have problems. Let it go. Actually get to the truth. Let's do it. Let's put our feet to the fire. Let's put our feet to the coals. Sit down with some people who know what they're talking about. Bring a couple flatties with you. And come in and say, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about the sun and the moon and the earth and how it could work on a flat earth. We'll do it. We'll help you. We'll help you figure out if the model can work. You're the only people that can do it because you believe it. I don't believe it. And I've tried to draw. I went into Photoshop. I'm going to show you what I did in Photoshop. Hold up. Let me load this shit up. Why not? We don't have any notifications going out tonight. Might as well do something. I doubt it even says we're live on the front end of the channel. Let me look. I'm about to restart the stream so we can pop some notifications off and do some streaming. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. I still don't have a notification, but I have it on the front page of the channel at least. Okay, hold up. I just loaded it. Give me 2 seconds. I want to pull up this thing I made here. Oh, yeah, it still looks just as awesome as it did before. All right, hold on. I got 2 of them. All right, here we go. Okay, look at this. Look at this shit. All right, let me size this out. Oh, damn, I got my chat set up. Hold on, let me fix my chat. Put the chat up here. Let me just shrink it down so it's not so big. Yeah, we'll put chat right below me so like we can see what people are saying. There we go. Perfect. All right, so here's what I did, dude. I was in a chat on Jose's channel that one day where I went so I could, you know, get a hold of Bob the Science Guy and get a hold of Blue Marble. And they were talking about a mountain, and the mountain had 2 clouds above it. It was a picture that Bob had, a mountain with 2 clouds. All right? So they were circular type of clouds, and one of them, they looked like UFO shaped. They were clouds. So the thing about it was the sun was illuminating the bottom of this, but there was other than like the center of it, and the sun wasn't illuminated. It was only illuminating the edge of this cloud, but the top of that cloud, and right, and the bottom of that one too. So it looked like on a globe Earth, you could see why it would work. Well, why did I draw this? Because we were trying to all sit and talk about how this could work on a flat Earth. These 2 clouds above this mountain having a setting sun shine light under these clouds. Maybe this bottom cloud was the one. I think it was the bottom cloud. I don't know. So what I did was I drew a very long picture. I took a very, very long picture. And I put the sun up here at the top. I put the sun all the way up here. See, way up here. So, and I drew lines down to hit the mountain to show that no matter how far the sun goes, no matter if the sun goes like a Googleplex miles away, it's never going to shine light on the bottom of those clouds. The only way that happens is if the sun rotates below those clouds. And I did it then, and they said, well, the problem is your sun's too high. Flat earthers believe the sun is close to the mountain. So we went and drew the sun close to the mountain. So every yellow line is a sun, and the line is the line of light hitting these clouds. So let's go. You can take your sun out as far as you want. You could keep going forever and draw a line from the sun. You could go out twice as far, 10 times as far, 1,000 times as far. Take a line from the sun all the way to the mountain, and your line will never be able to illuminate the bottom of these clouds. That's the argument of perspective. Flat earthers say that if a sun goes out so far, it eventually will get out so far that the light will be able to hit the bottom of these clouds. That can't happen. We also decided that we would do a flat earth model. And so I started drawing one, and I said, how does a sun even go? How does it even work on a flat earth? So this is the only way we could make it work. So this is a mountain, and this is the disk of the earth. See the disk of the earth? So here's the ice wall. Here's the ice wall at the edge of this side of the earth. And here's the ice wall at this side of the earth. Now, this wasn't my idea. I said it couldn't be done. I forget who I was in there with, but he said it could. And there's a mountain in the middle. So the sun is rotating around the disk. It's the only way we can make it work. What's the problem with this? There are many problems. There's many reasons why this doesn't work, of course. But it is the only thing that we could think of that even explains how you could have a disk, planet, and the sun go set on it. It's the only way. So you could imagine how this causes a lot of issues. Like, why can't we just go to the edge and then send a rocket right around here? It wouldn't even have to go that far. And we could we could build some shit that attaches to the bottom and all live down there and hang out down there. We could dig a hole straight through that sucker. Right? We can get a group of people that we'll have some people start digging up here on top. We'll get, oh shit, my bad. I gotta click. Oh, I don't even know which one it is, man. Nope, never mind. I can't do it. I guess I could if I do it like this, but we could have a couple people dig down on the top and a couple people go to the bottom and dig up, launch a rocket, and we can meet in the middle. We can get an elevator to go down. It'd be tight, bro. We could build a restaurant down here. We can attach it here and just have this really badass restaurant. We could all just chill in the bottom of the world. Right? Well, no, there's a lot of problems with that. But my point, Mr. Pratt, is that there's no way to draw the flat earth. It's literally impossible. Let me show you one more thing. Let's just do a new one. We'll do a smaller one here. All right, yep, you guys can see it just fine. Nice. Let me do a 3-pixel brush here. 3 pencil. I'm gonna zoom in. There's just no way to draw it, bro. I'd like to be able to draw it, flat, and then figure out how it would rotate. They can't rotate over the top. We know that. If it rotates this way, there's things that there are problems with it doing that don't work, like the Terminator line and other things. And, there's just, I'd like to sit down with some flat earthers and say, look, you want to be able to be respected and not be ridiculed, right? You'd have to be able to do these basic things, unfortunately. Because I feel bad for you, talking about quitting YouTube. Nobody wants that.
And now I have to remove the railroad beam out of mine.
You don't have to. Did you expect me to be the only guy to be like, Pratt, don't quit? You probably thought I'd laugh at you, didn't you? I'm not laughing.
May return. I may not.
No, you're returning, Pratt. You're doing it.
But I will not return until I feel I have a much greater understanding.
All right. We're not going to watch the whole thing, of course. I'm going to leave a comment. Pratt, I know you hate me, but don't leave. Come talk to us and sit down and try to understand what we are saying. We will try to understand what you are saying, and we will come to an understanding. That's been my whole point anyway. If people aren't going to be deceptive, I'd like to be able to eventually come to some kind of understanding with people. So I guess some people would say that Pratt bit the dust. He quit. What's going on with, we've just been having this happen with a lot of them. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people are moving on from doing Flat Earth debunks and Flat Earth videos because it's just died out. I guess it's the perfect time to tell you a plot that Jaronism and his buddy had real fast so we can move on to another topic. I'll tell you about it and then we'll move on. Okay, so I was talking to Kristen earlier, and Kristen doesn't like Flat Earth content. But I know that Kristen and everybody that watched our channel a year and a half ago remembers this guy. He mentioned us a few times. He had about 380,000 subscribers when he started to do some stupid conspiracy theories. Well, he's always done them. He was the guy that started the Hillary Clinton blanks, I can't say it on YouTube. Dines, like dinner, on words, censorship, babies. Okay, this is where that started. I showed you on D Live. I might have said it on YouTube. I don't remember. I haven't been on YouTube lately that much, but Jaronism got his buddy Dirt to go hook up with the biggest propaganda agent on YouTube named SGT Report.
Does that make any sense to you, Sean? No, but I think according to Al Gore, we'd have to go and revisit his documentary, his film, An Inconvenient Truth. But remember the hockey stick chart? That's not come to pass. And we know that the data...
So they complain about the climate.
They're putting Flat Earth in all shows. It's just on Bob's Burgers, which I don't watch. Somebody sent me a clip yesterday. They mentioned Flat Earth in that just yesterday from the data we're recording this.
Because they get viewers when they make fun of it.
Obama mentioned Flat Earth half a dozen times.
That was a long time ago. He did it in a condescending manner.
Stood, not believed, when I used my brain to look at the facts and understood that we live in a designed, intelligently designed system.
Well, I don't believe you, Dirth, but you're spilling your beans. This is what it all comes down to, guys. That's why it's going to be a thing that it already is pretty much dying off now. It's at the end. We're at the end of the entire thing pretty much. I mean, hell, who knows what'll happen. I was just talking about it in Discord earlier. Maybe they'll end up kickstarting their conspiracy since they're trying to combine the pro-Trump Q-spiracy that died. They're trying to merge those people because they're pretty much down to the religious... The people that are just like in a religious fervor in that conspiracy, they're trying to merge that with their flat conspiracy now. Because they want to give it a little bit of kickstart. They want to get it built back up. They're trying everything. They couldn't get it into the schools at the beginning of the year. They got rejected there. So now they're trying to pay the shills. SGT Report is a literal paid shill. He's a person that if you have enough money and a conspiracy theory and you want to pay him, he'll put you on his channel so he can add your brand of crazy to his propaganda. And that's what he's doing here, basically.
I realized it was,
in my opinion,
created. Now, I'm not going to say who created.
Well, I don't believe Dirth when he says this because he doesn't study the earth and try to understand the universe, try to understand what we're on and how it works. He just denies everything and then says, we're in a created system while I have my fingers in my ears going, nah. I trust people out there more who do study everything and then say, I believe this or I believe that. Well, how would you ever trust somebody who's willing to lie about a lot of things when they make their conclusion? Obviously not. Anyway, I'm just going to skip through it and we'll close this shit.
If something's missing, this much, and they think, a baller will say, oh, that's the curve of the earth, when in fact it should be missing this much.
Not true, because you lie about the equation. I'm doing one more video debunk sometime. I'll probably add it into the beginning of my video on Nathan Oakley that I've been working on to show the difference between drop and curvature, because they're two different things. Jim Panda just hooked me up. Professor Dave Explains, then me watching Jim Panda hooked me up. I can literally show you right now where you are lying, Earth. And on a circle, in geometry, drop. Now, this is the Earth. Drop is this point out and this point here. So if I want to find the drop for this point on the Earth, it's that. How about the drop here? It's that line. How about the drop here? It's this line. That's why you say, well, I'm standing here, and if I was standing there, I should get 3 miles of drop, and I can see things. That's completely different than curvature. Curvature is when you're like zoomed in on the Earth, right? And let's say you're standing here, and how much the Earth curves would be. Let me find a graph because it's much easier to see. Hold on. I got one I can pull up right now. Drop versus curvature. Hold on. Guarantee there's an image. Hold on. Oh, here we go. So this is curvature right here. You know that whole thing that they always use when they say drop, they should be calculating this line, the line between these 2 points on the curve of the Earth. So you pick like New York City, you pick a place that's 50 miles away, you put New York here, you put the place that's 50 miles away here, and you know, how high do you have to go to hit that line where you can see this here, right? Or whatever. You got me? Okay. Now, drop, on the other hand, is what I showed you a minute ago, which I don't know if they've got a good image of it here. Oh, here we go. So drop is, if I was to take, it's a parabola approximation of 8 inches per mile squared, is where you draw a line this way out and you draw a line down here out to the edge, right here and here. So you make the Earth a square. So then if you want to you spin the Earth and you put New York here, and see how much drop it has compared to the city or the pole here, or how much drop does New York have here? 2 miles compared to this place out here that has 4 miles or whatever. You get me? It's two different things. So the drop equation, that 8 inches per mile squared, is completely different from what I showed you a minute ago. The curvature of it. Got me? This is how they have converted so many people to being believers in their bullshit through the lie.
They don't do the math. They go, look, something's missing, therefore it's curvature.
That's not what we do at all. We do the math. You're lying again, Dirth. You're just lying because you're on a big channel.
I say, can you see my house right now? Must be curvature the reason that you can't. That it's nonsense.
I want to read
No, what's nonsense is what you said. What I'm interested in is what this ding-dong says, because he should be calling him out. This guy's not an idiot, okay? You can call SGT Report a lot of things. He's actually smart enough to understand YouTube, understand the audience, understand what propaganda will work on the greatest number of people at the time, and then target those people with the propaganda.
An article here for everybody in just 1 second. But before we do that, I know you have an app. And by the way, guys, I've looked at this app. It's absolutely fantastic.
You're not a flat earther, SGT Report. Why would you think that his app is fantastic? I think we figured out why he's on SGT Report, though, to sell his app.
Do you want to tell people about this app? I would love to show the YouTube video you guys made of it, because the YouTube video is just fantastic.
But on my app, the Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app,
that's already been debunked. That specific app has been debunked.
The sun is tied to the hour hand.
No. Hold on. This has been completely debunked. Why is the sun casting a perfect line in the middle? If the sun is, this is ridiculous. This is completely ridiculous. So Wolfie debunked one of these apps. I don't know if it's this specific one because they've got like 4 of them. But all he did was go to the southern hemisphere and find out that where they said the sun would be in the southern hemisphere didn't work. Why? It was always the opposite of where they said it would be, because they are in the southern hemisphere, and these guys say the southern hemisphere doesn't exist, that it's not the southern hemisphere. So that's how their app was busted like months ago. I think I did a video on it. What did they do, though? They added code to their app that would flip the sun in the southern hemisphere on their thing. It's ridiculous.
And it goes around once every 24 hours. And
oh, does it, Dearth? Does it do that?
Video of the day. And what it is every day I send out, it automatically just loads on your app without doing anything, a featured flat earth video, something new, something really good.
Wow. So now we know why you get a couple views every day. Gotcha. Okay. I want to see what the comments say. That's all I care about. Because you've got an army of Q idiots here. You've got a bunch of anti-hill people here, which, hey, who cares about that? But then you've got the flatties that are going to jump down. The comment section is just going to be full of crazy. Let's take a look. Okay, they're talking about Greta. The Federal Reserve is neither federal or has any reserves. Such a great comment about the Federal Reserve. Anderson Cooper was trained by the CIA before he went to CNN. The CIA controls our media. NASA has many documents stating that a flat, non-rotating Earth. YouTube video, funny thing happened on the way to the moon. Oh, hey, you know that YouTube video, a funny thing happened on the way to the moon? That you're putting in the comments as propaganda. If you go to Jim Panda's channel, you know that guy I just told you about earlier who did that great video. Fuck, I don't know the number on the end of it. Jim Panda. Oh, damn it. How do I find him now? That's not him, is it? No. What's Jim Panda's numbers at the end of his name, guys? Jim Panda. Maybe if I type in Jim Panda sleeping warrior. Jim Panda needs to put the name Jim Panda in 2012. I just put that in. Yeah, I did mean Jim Panda 2012. Okay, well, it's not coming up now. Let's search for the channel. Oh, I typed it wrong. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, there's something great about a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. It's completely debunked, and Jim Panda's series is so good. I watched a good part of it. It turns out they manipulated the video. They lied. They chopped up the video, rearranged it. They cut out certain parts so that you didn't see what was going on, so that they could lie to you. I am so pissed at Bart Sibrel, or whatever the guy's name is, because he has converted so many people to moon deniers, which is something that is very anti-USA to do, which is probably why he did it, by the way. Some type of propaganda reason, probably paid by some agency that hates the United States, in my opinion. I don't know why a person would walk up to the astronauts and tell them they didn't go when they had to deceptively edit the video, sourced video, in order to make his documentary that he's using as evidence to question the astronaut. But that's exactly what they did. All Jim Panda does to debunk a funny thing happened on the way to the moon, and Big Blue uploaded a good video to his channel of it. All he had to do... Oh, shit, I need to go to live chat. I'm on top chat. All he did was pull the actual video source. That's all he had to do. Pull the actual video source from NASA. Check out this one. Gotcha. 1 second here. Let me get it pulled up so that I don't forget to go to it. Let me go ahead and put it in place of let's see, a video. I gotta have a video up. Here we go. Okay, where do you start with the watch? I gotta replace the watch part. All right, here we go. Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, hell no. Lone Wolf, one of my favorite clips. I like putting it on a loop. We'll definitely take a look at this. Let's go through these comments, and then we'll take a look at this guy, because this dude's a moron. So thank you. Thank you for hooking it up. I'm just so sick of the lies. We have been lied to our whole lives. At this point, I don't know what to believe, anything or anyone. That's what happens when you believe propaganda and watch propaganda channels. Delina Youngs, When people lie to you like this constantly and you don't go and fact check what they're saying and find out that they're liars and you actually believe them, you start to feel like you can't trust anything or anyone. That's the point of the propaganda. And while you're in that state, they then can suggest an app for you to buy. They then can suggest a person for you to vote for, and you'll do it because you're emotionally vulnerable once you feel this way. There you go. That's the point of the propaganda you just watched. If you fact check anything they say, take a point and go to YouTube and type the word debunked after it, you'll find hard evidence that they are lying to you. Then you can come back here and question why SGT and this, I can't use dum-dum or else it'll probably hold my comment, and this no-brainer just fed you full of all these lies. I don't understand why YouTube allows SGT report to still be monetized, let alone exist on YouTube. I don't think he should be deleted personally. I just think that if they're going to delete all the people that they have, why are you letting the dude who does the most damage to the entire communities that he commentates on exist? It's strange. Maybe there's a little protection there. I don't know. I woke up when I started to research the banks and the Federal Reserve as well. These people have been stealing the wealth of the people on a global level. Okay, we'll skip that. You almost there? Enoch. Did I mention Enoch? You didn't lose me. We've been lied about everything else. Why not this? Oh, we got 14 replies. Let's see what they are, and then we'll jump to the other video. Just because there are many other lies still doesn't mean that this flat earth stuff is true. Oh, wow. Is there actually a smart person on this channel? I can't believe it. That one can't be disputed, but that fascinates me the most is the ability to see friggin' 100 miles and see something that should be 100 feet under the horizon. That's a lie. You are letting dumb YouTubers lie to you about a value called drop and a value for curvature. They are two different things, and they lie about it to get you confused and believing. All right, so one of you guys, I think it was Stuart, just dropped, Steve apologists are some of the dumbest people on YouTube, from Dragnot Silvis. Now, Dragnot, I hope you know that if it turns out you're wrong about the things that you say, by definition, it will make you, because of using that sentence, the dumbest person on YouTube. I'll do that. Let me go ahead and leave you this comment in the beginning. I'm about to watch this video. If you are right about your title, then we are the dumbest. But if you are wrong about your title, then you have to admit that you are the dumbest. After I watch, I'm going to leave you a couple sources down here in the comments, and I fully expect a video from you titled I am the dumbest person on YouTube, where you discuss how you are in fact this, if I can debunk you. Hope you're an honorable... Why can't I not type fast enough to think? Person. Let's go. You're about to take the test, Dreadnought. You're the one that used this title. So if I can't debunk you, then I'll do a video that says I'm the dumbest person on YouTube. But if I can find some things to debunk the shit you say here, You're going to do a video and describe why you're the dumbest person on YouTube with the title. Let's go.
Actually, thank you for reminding me about that. Interesting. What's going on? Cable Eastwood, I ain't seen you in a minute. Oh, man. So, I got back from class a little early. Me and Xavier actually went out and had something to eat a little while ago.
I don't believe you.
But
I think you got back from doing something other than class. I'm just saying. It's my opinion.
I just so happened, I thought I'd missed a video that Nate uploaded. So I said, no, I've seen this video. I noticed some comments under there. And I've seen this before, and I've heard it in the non-sec Discord from some dick suckers. And no, Steve didn't lie about Nate being Kyle's lawyer. You know, he was just wrong about it. And I was like, y'all got to be some of the dumbest motherfuckers I ever encountered. He was just wrong about it.
This is going to be too easy.
The non-sec Discord from some dick suckers. And no, Steve didn't lie
about. Okay, what now? One more time. What is this?
So I said, no, I've seen this video. I noticed some comments under there, and I've seen this before, and I've heard it in the non-sec Discord from some dick suckers.
So you're in the non-sec Discord. Okay. Well, you do know that in the non sequitur Discord, Kyle jumps in there into the voice room and lies to you about what's going on. Oh no, we don't have direct evidence of this at all. We don't have Kyle in there telling people that he's getting a lawyer and responding to Steve, and Steve's going to be crushed and blah, blah, blah. From the very beginning to now, all of the different things that have come out of people's mouths in defense of Kyle, most of them were preceded by a Discord meeting where he tells them these things. I just have to bring that up.
And no, Steve didn't lie about Nate being Kyle's lawyer. You know, he was just wrong about it.
Well, why don't you pull the clip, ding dong? If Steve said this and he ended up being wrong, then that just sounds ridiculous. It just sounds ridiculous. So if he heard that, obviously if Steve said it, either he was told that by Nate, or, and you know what I don't understand? Nate acts like he's neutral in this and makes videos like he's neutral on it. But for some reason, I keep feeling like Nate hangs out with people like this guy. All the people that mention Nate Brody, the lawyer guy, who made a bunch of sided videos against Steve, but then tried to pretend like he was neutral in the subject once he realized that Steve was right and Kyle was wrong. He always ends up having people who he hangs out with, or that mention him very least, behave the same way with a bunch of sided lies against Steve. A bunch of assumptions, a bunch of illogical bullshit coming from people that pride themselves as intelligent skeptics. And I'm glad this is happening. You need to know the people out there that aren't skeptical, that are willing to take sides on things illogically just to push a narrative. You got to know who those people are.
And I was like, y'all got to be some of the dumbest motherfuckers I ever encountered. But that's fine.
So, hold on. You're making a claim that the people who said that Steve didn't lie, he just got it wrong, are the dumbest people that you've ever encountered. Aren't you going to back that up with some logic, some reasons? Or from what you just said, it sounds like you're going to try to move on.
Some of them are just ignorant. And there's a difference between people being dumb and ignorant, not being informed.
Well, actually, are you making this argument about Steve? Because this is the argument that you should be making on whether Steve knew ahead of time and purposely lied about it or was misinformed. That you should be making an argument about Steve, but it sounds like now you're trying to make the argument about these people in Discord, which is strange.
The facts around the whole thing are hilarious. because
Let me guess, you're going to tell us these facts.
how you can inform somebody on legal matters when you're out of the country and don't have cell service, it beats the fuck out of me.
Oh, so you're saying that Brody was out of the country and didn't have cell service. Brody was, right? What now? My live chat just, like, disconnected. It just reconnected. Why? Oh, watch the live chat on the video?
In fact, I could have swore before Steve even said that in the chat where we got screenshots, I had made a video and I already said that.
Well, you're saying that Steve said this in a chat? This is the dumbest freaking argument ever. He didn't even say this on a video?
But that's fine. People didn't see it. Now, you also have to imagine that people at some point understood the previous relationship with Steve and MP, where Steve acknowledged that Nate is a lawyer in New York. Now, I know people want to be e-lawyers. I'm fully aware. Everyone who gets on this nonsense about this shit between Steve and Kyle, everybody's a goddamn e-lawyer. And
that's not what I've seen. I don't know who the hell you're watching. I've seen people be very careful about what they say when it comes to the legal part of it, and only reference paperwork to make their opinion. You're just watching some really cited people.
And I had to reference the non sequitur Discord where people were saying, I know this is it. This is Kyle. Where are you getting your legal information? I watched Nate. I've been talking to Nate all day, you dumb bitch. But that's fine.
Sounds like this guy feels like since he knows who Nate is, it makes him like, I don't know, like cool or something, or like know more than everybody else or something. Like Nate, if you've watched Nate Brody's videos, has been cited and wrong and deceptive about being cited and wrong through the entire non-sex situation. But okay, buddy.
That's fine. Everybody and the mother is.
Yeah, type it in what you want me to do, Rachel. I'm watching the chat. I just don't see anything yet. Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
Instantly. You ever notice how and this happens a lot when people remember Harambe? Y'all remember Harambe?
What the hell does this have to do with anything?
Everyone became an ethologist overnight. Everyone.
I'm on live chat. I'm on live chat now. Why? What's up? Let me see. Single, I don't want to kick you. I like you, but I will kick you. Okay? I'm only going to tell you once. You've been here a long time. I don't want to kick you out, but I will. I know you don't like me because I'm a Glober or whatever the hell it is, whatever your hang-up is. If you don't want to be here, I can just ban you. It's all good. On the vid. Gotcha. Oh, you mean on the vid I need to go to live chat. Okay. I thought you guys were telling me to go to live chat on my live chat, which I was in top chat. Let me I might have to refresh it to get it to kick in here. Hold up.
I watched Nate. I've been talking to Nate all day, you dumb bitch. But that's fine. That's fine.
It's not fine. You're pretty triggered to call them a dumb bitch because they have an opinion. But hey, I've been noticing this about the community that revolves around the Kyle apologists out there.
Everybody and the mother instantly. You ever notice how and this happens a lot when people remember Harambe? Y'all remember Harambe? Every behavior. They went to Google U, they went to the College of YouTube, and all of a sudden.
Yeah, but that's not what's happening with the people that defend Steve, at least. I see that a lot from the people that defend Kyle, honestly. I don't know where this dude's been.
I love it. And these are skeptics. And I put that in air quotes because they're not. But
it's not that single. Look, I don't care what it is. I like my chat just to be, if you're going to troll me, just be real about it. Go ahead and troll. Mods will kick you out. If you don't want to troll and you want to hang, it's all good. It's whatever way you want it to go, all right? It'll just save some time if we're real about it. You got me?
It is hilarious to me to see these cats who have no idea about any of the shit that's actually going on, and they repeat Steve-isms, and they
wow. He's basically flat earth projecting here. You get me? Hey, Logical, good to see you. Yeah, you know why? No notifications went out for this stream at all. 0. I checked all my accounts, my other accounts, not a single notification. I haven't had a single person tell me they got one yet. A couple people did, though. Yeah, no notifications. I think it's my fault. Turns out if you go live on accident a little early and you shut your thing off and delete the video, when you go live again, you won't have any notifications go out. YouTube's wonderful like that.
It's so bad that some of them repeat word for word, and you can actually go through. But I was like, that's the second person to say.
He's literally describing Kyle's defense squad right now. It's really pathetic, but you know.
It's like, oh, I don't recognize. I don't know who that fucking person is. Oh, these are new people. That's why they don't know.
Hey, appreciate it, buddy. Good to see you.
What's going on? But they might not be dumb. I might have to rename. They just.
It's coming up soon where he talks about Stewart. All right, I'll be looking, buddy.
Ignorant.
I'll be looking.
A lot of them are just ignorant, and some of them are gonna be mad. Some of them.
Oh, we're gonna be mad. Oh yeah, it can't be the other way around. I mean, it can't be that the people like me who've had Steve's back since the beginning, only based off of the evidence that's out there, which was Kyle's admissions. You know, it can't be that we were right the entire time. Can't be that every step of every piece that's come out about this story has proven that we were right about everything. It couldn't be that Kyle literally has been exposed over and over and over again, lying about having a lawyer, responding, giving Steve his money, giving Steve. It's really fucked up because what's your name again here? Dragnot. Dragnot, not only you still supporting Kyle, which you're doing right now, not only does that expose you for being, you know, having this type of anti-skeptical mindset where you're just so stuck in your support of Kyle, you're not willing to see the facts out there and pull them in and really discuss them like Godless Engineer and Mr. Atheist. But even more than that, you're supporting a person who now, even Kyle's most fervent supporters have had to admit stole Steve's money. Because you guys had earlier on, all of these biased Kyle supporters, they all had this luxury, which was it was early on in the story, and Kyle still reasonably had time to pay Steve. You get me? Like, you can't say, okay, it would take a good amount of time to sit down and go through all the YouTube revenue, all the Teespring revenue, all the Patreon revenue, all the PayPal revenue, any other source of revenue. It would take a significant amount of time, few weeks, a month, I don't know. Couple hours a day for a couple weeks here and there, right? So let's say you do 3 days out of the week on the weekend and 1 day during the week. You sit down, you go through all of it, you get it all out there. After a couple weeks of a couple hours of doing it, you finally go and take it somewhere. You sit down, you make sure it's fact-checked with somebody, and you get Steve his check. So let's say it takes you a month to get enough time ready to sit down and go through that process. Now, I'm being very nice to Kyle because anyone else would get it done in a day. But let's be nice and give Kyle what I just said. The very most in your head, if you were to give Kyle every single luxury of time, he would have at the very most a month. But let's be forgiving. Let's give him 2. He is so far past that mark in paying Steve that every person, even the Kyle apologists, you got it backwards, buddy. Even the Kyle apologists now admit that he stole the money from Steve, and he is a criminal that's trying to take Steve's paychecks over the last year, keep them for himself, and then put on this big game to try to take focus away from the fact that he can't pay Steve after spending all the money, right? What I'm trying to say is, you defending that behavior, you're just as bad as Kyle. You're supporting this guy. You're like T-Jump. There's only a few of you out there. Nate Brody, T-Jump, and now Dragnot, or whatever his name is. They are 3 people who are perfectly okay if their employer would stop paying them for a year and a half, take their money, and then dance around and promise them for months that they're going to send a check. They would be fine with that if it happened to them. But they wouldn't be fine with that if it happened to them. They're only okay with that if it happens to Steve, and the boss is Kyle. That makes no sense. You're just the same kind of scumbag that Kyle is. And I'm glad that these guys make videos like this, because it shows you, in a few months, he's definitely going to pop up again. These are the type of people that just love injecting themselves, especially T-Jump. Oh my goodness, especially T-Jump. Love injecting themselves into these types of contentious situations with the point of view that pushes back against, for God's sakes, these guys love railing against the greater group of people so much. This is T-Jump. I don't know this guy that well. I've only seen 2 of his videos. I've seen like 6 of T-Jump's. So 100%. They rail against the bigger group so much that if, let's say, it was reversed and Steve was not paying Kyle, I bet these guys would be on Steve's side saying this shit about Kyle. That's probably not true. Definitely just seems that way. But, summing it up, you get me. Okay, so he's going to bring you up, Stuart, in a minute. I got it. I'm watching. Let's go.
Going to be mad. You know what? That's too bad. You should get informed. A lot of people, and this is just my observation, a lot of people that follow this. Actually, let me call out some folks. Some of the folks who've been around and they kind of watched a lot of stuff transpire are absolute fucking hypocrites. Let me tell you why, and you know who you are.
No, we don't know who they are. Well, I do know who I would say they are, but I have a feeling the people that I would say are hypocrites, you're not going to agree, because you and T-Jump are definitely hardcore hypocrites. Logically, right? You wouldn't want the same thing happening to you that happened to Steve. But I could go further. I won't. I don't want to, rile too many feathers tonight. Logical said, took the words right out of my mouth. He's just a twat waffle looking for attention. BS way to try for subs and views. Maybe dipsticks like this should actually try making some content. Well, T-Jump is. I don't know how he keeps getting back on the debate community sites like The Great Debate and stuff like that. I don't know how they let him on still after watching what he did. Obviously, if I was Steve, I would flip those guys off and tell them not to bother him anymore. But Steve's too nice, man. He's not like me. He's definitely too nice.
Because some of them, and I've heard
what I'm trying to say for the simple-minded, because yes, T-Jump, if he ends up hearing this clip, he's not going to know what I'm saying. I'm going to have to break it down for him. T-Jump, I'm trying to say the fact that The Great Debate, or whatever the hell that channel is that keeps hosting you against people, they just scheduled you a couple days ago. I saw it. If I were them, if I was Steve, I would not affiliate with them in any way in the future due to their constantly scheduling you for shows after the way you acted in this situation. It's just unprofessional. It's wrong. It steers viewers in the wrong way. And that's what you, Dreadnought, and Brody have been trying to do this whole time, because you are buddies with Kyle in Discord, simply.
Some of them say this to me. I don't like drama. I'm above drama. I'm removing myself from drama.
Well, I believe that from them. I do. Because every bit of logic, every bit of evidence out there shows that Kyle lied. And then it has been reinforced by facts now. There's no arguing. I don't even know how he did this video yesterday. How do you do this video?
But I've seen some of them actually sit in these chats on Great Debate, and even
T-Jump was on debating Kent Hovind today. Exactly, David, and I just don't get it. I don't know why they don't ban T-Jump. Maybe they just have a no ban policy, and maybe T-Jump just bugs the hell out of them. Maybe that's the reason. If that's not the reason, I don't get it. After the way he treated Steve, it just seems like, why would you want those kind of people getting attention in the community if you support Steve, is my point. Like, if T-Jump wanted to come talk here, the only way he would come is if I scheduled Steve and T-Jump agreed to actually give honest reasons why he defended Kyle through this whole thing and treated Steve the way he did through the whole thing. Because T-Jump prides himself or puts himself out as a skeptic, right? And he's not. He behaves as one. He pretends to be one until one of his friends rips somebody off. Then he'll illogically defend that friend to make sure that friend doesn't lose money, get in trouble, or lose a channel that he thinks he could be and benefit from. You get me? Or maybe it is what some people think, and it's just the sheer magnitude of the situation, and he wants to inject himself in it. You'll have people do that all over the place, though. No valid criticism, no entertaining comedic take, just a video where they're doing something like this guy's doing right now. And I think that's part of what he's doing. Yeah, I think that's definitely part of it, but I could be wrong. So
even the few,
maybe it's just sheer support of Kyle, but if it's not, he's definitely just trying to inject himself into a situation.
ones of Steve's that I actually caught.
Now, is this chat locked up or is it just not moving? Because I got the chat scrolled to the bottom. It's ready to roll. So let me know, Stuart, if my chat's locked up here, I'll refresh it. Real question, Uni. You ever grab a chick by the hair, bust her lips open, bust a nut under the armpit and nose? No, I have not. But what's your name again? Oh, I forget. The dude we just kicked.
And they'll sit there and they'll listen to him cry about Kyle for 3.
I know. Lone Wolf says, somebody tell this idiot to put a damn shirt on. It's a function of his narcissism, in my opinion. He could at least put on like an undershirt or something.
Hours. It's the same people. But, oh, sorry. I already knew that. I already knew that about him. But I find that hilarious to me.
I'm going to refresh. Where are we at? 457. I just want to make sure my chat's not locked up. Let me refresh.
On Great Debate.
All right. 457. Live replay. All right. Here we go.
I already knew that. I already knew that about him. But
my chat wasn't locked up.
I find that hilarious to me. It doesn't surprise me.
Nobody wants to see him blowing his nose either, lol. Yeah, I mean, he definitely could just scoot to the side, turn his camera, or he could shift, scenes really quick. But, hey, too much to ask. I get it.
People say one thing, and they go and off and they do something else. Look at who I talk about all the time. But
yeah, like you right now. What's your name, Dreadnought?
What's crazy to me is that when you give people facts.
Doctor says, I used to think Kyle wanted to go to the SJW route so that he pushed Steve out. Now I think it's the other way around. He knew he couldn't pay Steve and got woke so that he could have an excuse to remove him. And I've been thinking that a lot, too. I talked about that months ago. I think I said it to Team Skeptic or Red's Rhetoric or somebody when they came on the show. So, yeah. You know what I want to do? I want to restart the stream and change the title because I want to go through this dude's video. So let's do it. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm going to go take a wee-wee and then sit down and do this. But maybe we'll get some notifications to go out. They didn't go out earlier. But if you are going to come to the next show, just refresh the front page of my channel in 2 minutes is all you have to. Not even that. We'll be live in just a second. Anyway, I'm restarting the stream because I do want to go through this. And it'll save the segment in one segment, which will be nice too. And we'll keep streaming tonight for a while. By the way, join the channel. The member chat is this weekend. We're not ending. We're just going to come right back online. The member-only chat is this weekend. And when I do it, I'm going to let you submit the topics for next week. So at least 3 topics, 3 videos that I'm going to put out, whether in live form or in edited form, are going to be from the stuff that you guys tell me in the member-only chat this Sunday. And if you're one of my moderators in Discord, we're going to have a moderator meeting on Sunday also before the creator chat. I'll schedule it Saturday. All right. Or I'm sorry, not the creator chat, the member-only chat. We'll be right back, and we're going to go through this video, and we're going to get, hopefully some notifications will go out when we restart. Here we go. Be right back. The trolls are welcome to come back, too. T-Jump and Osmond, if you want to come back, you're more than welcome to. Look a Pig, AT2, you're welcome to come back under your sock accounts. Go ahead.